Baby, está lista. Ponte algo bonito, mamita. Fuma un poquito. Tranquila. Vale la pena. El sabor de la noche y el tema. Que se de las canciones lentas. Ponte pa' mí. Yo aguanto por tu cuerpo. Otra señal en mi pecho. Una rumba más en mi cama. Yeah. Me matas sin pensar. Me montas sin parar. Quiero morir en tus labios. Vale la pena. Tú eres el tema. Tan sexy, baby, tú la quemas. Ey, síguela, síguela. Vale la pena. Tú eres el tema. Un party, baby, tú la quemas. Síguela, síguela, síguela. Ey, vale la pena. Tú es quien paga los biles, pero está bien. Y el cable, baby, está bien. Trabajando con nadie, una jefa siempre vale. Todas las mujeres del mundo, bailarinas tan lindas y nocturnas. Si no tienen marido, su turno. Aspirar con las nalgas del mundo.
Alright, hello everyone. Glad you're joining again. Or if you're new, then thanks for joining. So, we are going to finish up the hair. Alright, so let's get started. This is gonna be a short stream because there's some things I gotta do. Like, I might stream for at least an hour, but you know, So, alright. Last time I did the blocking for the hair, and so let's start to finalize it with curvatures, or at least the curve method. Okay, so let's make a new collection, and then alright, but first let's fix up the hair. Alright. Because I don't want the hair to be the exact center, but I do want it to be like going to the center, but like going like this, you know what I mean? Like, man, the name is escaping me at the moment. Hey Azor, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing alright. Thanks, I appreciate it. Got a long way to go, but hey, it's a good start, huh? Okay, so something like this. So, still kind of in the center, but I like it a little asymmetrical. So some developments happening, looking into ZBrush, you know, getting some practice in. You know, I found a very good tutorial on how to learn the basics online. So I'm starting to like get the idea on how to use ZBrush. So yeah, I mean, ZBrush, there's a lot of things you can do with ZBrush, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? And okay, something like that. Once I do the curves, it will all be you know, more finalized, but this is just to help me get this block out's helping me get like how to do the flow of the curve and everything. Because I don't know, I remember doing it like starting out with curves in the first like straight up curves, and then I found it to be like a pain to like use the curves to fix everything, to fix it up. I don't know if that makes sense, like adding volume and stuff. So I feel like this way is like in equivalent to like doing a little sketch first before doing like the line art, you know, if you're doing like digital art, you know, so something similar to that. But so I don't know, that's just how I do it. Some people like to do it straight up with curves. That I mean, if that's your workflow, then you know, like that's up to you, you know. But this is just how I like to do it. If it works, if it works, it works. That's what I'm trying to say. This is how it works for me, I guess. I feel like Blender recently had some sort of similar like an add-on. I can't remember the name. I only recently saw it, but like they're gonna allow like adding a brush, like some similar tool to that ZBrush, where you can add like an object brush, if that makes sense, right? It looks super cool. I haven't looked into it yet, but I mean, if I have to use it, then, or if there, once I get some time, I'll see it and look into it. Okay, I think this is decent for now, and then, you know, once we get there, we'll get there, right? But also, a little short on time, but I also want to add like a special retopology here, so I can make a blend shape that can wrinkle my forehead and nose a little, you know. I don't know which face motion tracking you're using, but in the face, recently I'm using face motion 3D, and with that program, you can see, like, you know, the test face that you see on the like, it's a guy's face, and then when you wrinkle your brow, he wrinkles his brow too, and I really like that. I'm like, that's just something I want to do, so I gotta like do a better retopology on that forehead eyebrow part, you know. Yeah, hair is tricky, man. Depending on what kind of hair you're trying to do, like if it's like one solid hair or like strands like this, like hair can be tricky. But always knowing how to get the flow of the hair, and also look at references of the hair in real life, like and then you see it as sections. It'll be easier. Wait, let's see. Where's my path? Wait, let me. Yeah, it looks like a mess inside, but this is just like the sketch, so it will be cleaning up soon. What the? Why is it on? Wait, let me just try it again. It's kind of spacing out there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And then no, I didn't use curves to block out the hair. I used like, you know, just a regular shape. Was it just like a cube or something? And you know, I just like extruded and then just like use sculpt to, you know, push it around. But now I'm using curves to do it, you know. So I'm not like double curving, I guess. And then I like to reduce the amount of polygons as much as possible and then add what I need to do. And then yeah, this is just, you know, a little block out. And then make it more. Okay, preparing the look of the strand, I guess. Okay, that's a decent shape for now. Like, so it's hairy. Okay, okay. Well, I guess we'll start with the bangs for now. Okay. So what's kind of a little annoying with the curves sometimes, that if you use the wrong end of it, like this whole thing twists, and if you use the right I don't know if that makes sense, but if you use the right one, then it won't twist. Let me see if I can show you that. Yeah, see like how this whole thing twists if you choose this end. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but I'm just letting everyone know, you know, whoever's watching. But if you choose one end, this whole thing can twist. So you're gonna want to use that as like the base where the scalp is, and then use this part. See how it doesn't twist at all, as like the strands. Because trust me, it's really a pain when the whole thing twists while you're working. Internal scream. Okay, first let me like information thing? Oh, what do you mean by that? Where can you see the information thing? And then once I finish like finalizing, finalizing one of these sculpts, I like to just mark it real quick with a slash and then just hide it, and then there you go, you know, and then like pretty much like replace it, right? And then there you go. Where's my face? There we go. It's getting there, it's getting there. And then I'll do the little strands with like maybe a plane, because I really don't want to use too much polygons, because my tail is probably gonna take a lot. It's on show overlays. Show. Wait a second. Wait a second. Show. It's on show overlays and select the box for the normals. Am I in the right overlay? No, this is not. This is viewport overlays. Wait. Viewport shading. Output property. Overlay menu. Wait a second. Oh, edit mode of the curve. Okay. Yeah, I was like, huh? Okay, and then let's see. Show overlay. Select the box for normals. Oh, I see. Oh, and then like the normals is gonna tell you like what is it called? The twist of it, right? Of the vertice. Wait, whoops. Okay. But wait. Oh, that's interesting. Is this the thing you're talking about, right? Where the root is? Wait a second. Root. The path goes from the root twist to the tip. Oh, okay, so this is the right one, right? So wait, this is the tip, and then this should be the root. Let's see what it. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, and then it's like a directional arrow. It's like a centipede. Like it pointing down. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Okay, I mean that's useful because I used to like just manually like check it. And yeah, that would have been good to know before. I didn't know you could do that. That thanks. No, you're good at explaining things. It's just I was kind of blanking out on some of the names. There's so many names to remember, and then there's so many things to like, like the object mode and the edit mode is different, and then no, you explained it well. Don't worry. Yeah, Blender really does have a lot of hidden tricks and lots of add-ons. There's just not enough time in the world to learn. If I was immortal, I'll be a Blender expert, yeah? But sadly, nope. And I don't know if you noticed, but the was it proportional editing is quite excellent to, you know, like resize it, but then resize also the other vertices and stuff. So in case, or you know, twists and moving, it's like so useful instead of. Because when I like first tried, why do I keep saying like? Come on, stop. Anyway, when I first did the curves, I used to I used to move each individual vertice. Good times, right? Right. It'd be like that. But welcome, Oro Noodle. Thanks for joining again. So I guess the only downside of curves at the moment is you can't really like change. You can change like the size of it like this, right? But not really like, so it's flat, but you can't change like this way. You know what I mean? Unless you create another curve. So once I convert this into a mesh, I like to like refine some of the thickness in certain aspects of the hair strand. Oh yeah, proportional editing with blend shapes is, you know, a match in heaven, because I used to just use sculpt and then just like manually edit. If I had to like use vertices to edit, I manually had to do that. And wow, proportional editing is just wow. I especially love the part where you can do the what though? The connected only, because that's sculpts can only do like, you know, can do everything, but then connected only does just that object even though if it's joined. So it's just amazing. Saving lives, saving my life, especially with ARKit. Oh my god, guys, so recently I learned not really learn. I knew how to make the blend shapes, because you know that's pretty straightforward, right? But then for some reason I keep having like technical issues, like connecting the just connecting my phone to the PC. Something about it was going wrong, and then I checked it like 3 or 4 times again. God, so many tests, and then I finally got it to work, and then oh god, I'm so happy. Okay, so the model I'm using right now doesn't have ARKit, so it's kind of a bit stiff, but for this character I'm definitely going to be adding ARKit to it. Oh, it's going to be fun with this this jaw, man. It's going to be like, wow. That makes sense. The possibilities. Also, there's so many like cool stuff. I also gotta learn VNyan, because VNyan seems to have a lot more features you can do, like the VSeeFace can do the pet, you know, that recent update with the pet talking with the chat. I really want to use that to make my horns talk with as the chat, if that makes sense. And especially like the throwable objects, because I really want to just make some assets and sell them as in my, like, if I make an asset store, you know. For now, from what I know, yeah, ARKit seems to only work with the phone, but I think I heard, I can't remember, but I know, I think from somewhere, the webcam, but I'm not sure what the program is. Yeah, right. I always wanted to do that, but I wasn't quite sure, like technically how would that work. But now we have the option, so really want to look into it and then provide services to it. I like that shape actually. I might change this hair piece to do that. It's cool. That's why I like. Oh man, this it's a shame what's happening with Twitter, but at least right now, like people upload like cool features, and then you're like, I gotta learn that. It's so cool. Like every time I go to Twitter, there's always someone doing some cool stuff, and then you're like, I gotta learn that. That's cool. I know. I'm really like this hair shape, so I might keep that. So once I convert this into all of them into mesh, I'll be like refining and, stuff like that. Whoa. So how's everyone's models going? How's everyone doing? No, well, generally, yeah. I feel like the weather has been very janky. Like one point it was hailing. Like, huh? Excuse me, in the summer? Please. Is there really a winter hail? I feel like hail happens like in the spring or something, right? Is that just or am I just thinking it wrong? I'm no weatherman, I'll tell you. I kind of want to exaggerate a tiny bit. Like, whoosh! You know what I mean? Like, I want that whoosh, or that whoosh. See, like, this is why I don't do curves in the beginning, because I'll be trying to just thinking about the shapes and the flow would take a lot of time consumption. Oh, I just threw a lot of things at you. Yes. To your question, yes, all of them. So you can start wherever you want to. Oh god, that's a smidgen ugly, but I'm gonna I know how to fix it in when I convert this into a mesh, but I just like this hair strand for some reason. What, in the middle of winter? Dang. Right now, where I'm at is summer, and it's in this hot. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, that's how I feel with this model. I just gotta redo the body, the face, the hair. But then I know it feels like a mountain. But imagine once you're finished and streaming or whatever you're gonna use it for, right? Like VR chat. Speaking of VR chat, I really want to do full body motion tracking. Uh, Man, I'm still looking into was it the trackers and stuff, right? But holy moly, they are pricey, man. Very. Yeah, a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I should wait a bit because a lot of this motion tracking the full body motion tracking seems to be mostly in the experimental stage. So like how when 3D printing started, it was very expensive, and now it's like the printers are pretty decent price. So maybe I should wait until the trackers become a decent price. Or I heard this method of where you can get the Nintendo Switch, like the controllers, and somehow people just use those as the trackers. Somehow, I was recently looking it up, so I don't know the specifics, but it seems interesting because the trackers, they're like what, like $20 a set? I mean, they're not that bad priced these days because it's been out for a while, right? Oh, Mokopi, yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah, I'll be fixing a lot of the hair once I. Oh wait, it's kind of too much anti-gravity going on. Let's move it down a little. But yeah, someday I would love to do full body motion tracking. Okay, I don't know if you do VR chat, but I wish there was a way. I don't know. I wish there was. I wish the some aspects of exporting on VR chat and what is it? Oh yeah, VC Face. I use a VSF avatar. Were combined in some ways. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like there's some parts in VR chat exporting I wish VC Face did, and vice versa. For like example, I guess how. Hey Shiba, how you doing, man? In VR chat, you can do hand animations. Like if you're holding an object, you can use animation to grab, or override the hand motion tracking to hold the object with the animation that you made, right? But I don't know. I tried to do that with VC Face, but it just really wouldn't want to work with me. There's so what I did was I had to like chop a hand, like for example, like the right hand, and then copy the hand and then re-weight it and have the fingers like close around the object and then have it work like that. Oh yeah, you're gonna love VR chat. It's very fun, I'll tell you. Especially when you use your own models and stuff, and or you see your commission work come to life, and then your client sees it, and it's like exciting. Everyone's vibing at that point. Everyone's like, yeah, oh yes. Ooh, curry udon sounds good. Dude, I don't think I tried curry udon. That sounds interesting. Oh my god, I almost spilled my drink. Oh, hands sweaty, mom spaghetti. Not near the computer, please. Never tried udon? Okay, so what I recommend is going to an Asian supermarket like H Mart, my favorite, and they sell like just like ramyeon. They sell like instant udon, so try that out cause that's good. I recommend it. What the? Computer, you better not crash on me. What's with that little... Okay, good. No, no, no. Yeah, so I'm just adding the finalized curves in general places, and then I'll add, you know, like here and stuff, I'll add a little subdivision to finalize it a little better. Daniel, thank you for making it. Everyone, you gotta check out their work because it's excelente. I'll tell you. Wait a second. Udon? Which udon are you talking about? Wait, we're talking about the same udon, right? Like, no. Because in VR chat there's, you know, the code called, like, udon. I tried to do it, but it was kind of hard, so I'll, Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, we are talking about the food udon. Okay, good. I was like, wait a second. Oh, yeah, I mean, I literally manually always control S all the time. I feel you. I don't know if I told you the story, but a long time ago, like years ago, I was learning, what was it, Maya? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Maya. Um, I need to pretty much relearn it from scratch since I haven't used it in such a long while. But I'm sure the skills are transferable, right? Because it's still a 3D program. It's not that bad, but still, I still have to learn it. But I tried to follow a human being model a long time ago. Like I was just getting started on the face in Maya, and then suddenly my computer shut down when I was almost finished with like the face, and then dude, this tutorial was like hours long, so I was like, uh-oh, haha, please tell me it saved, and guess what? It didn't save. It was nothing, and then that's when I lost a lot of motivation. I was so so sad. Where's that hair strand? It's gone. Anyway, and then I didn't touch Maya after that. Yeah, I don't know why I gave up so easily. I mean, it did suck. No, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like, why did I give up so easily? I wish I didn't. So I have Maya skills, better Maya skills I could have built up, you know. But you know, it is what it is. That's life. That's life. It's not like I can go back in time, you know, and be like, hey Mo, you know, it sucks, but don't give up, man. But the tutorials back then weren't as good, you know. So but hey, but Maya, damn, Maya is expensive as hell. So I don't know. Maybe it gave my wallet a little happy dance. You know, it's like, whew, good thing you have Blender. But I have to still learn Maya anyway to know the industry standard. So, hey, better late than never, as they say, right? Wait a second, Maya doesn't have an autosave feature? But yeah, so and then I learned how to make a human model through Blender, just like what 2000 during the pandemic, you know. So hey, full circle, right? Like yeah, as long as it's done within this lifetime. Man, I would hope so, since, you know, everyone use Maya for animation and stuff, so it would be very sad if that animation didn't auto-save after slaving away on that work. Oof. And such an expensive program, like, why wouldn't they put the most basic feature in there, right? That doesn't make sense. Make your wallet and you cry, you know. Okay, it's getting there. Bro, I feel like without realizing it, I stutter sometimes. I don't know if that's because I'm like bilingual, you know, and then both the words come out in my mind. And then I have to like process again and again, like, wait a second, I can't speak Konglish because people are not gonna, unless they're Korean and know English, or English and Korean, I guess, like the Konglish coming out, they're not gonna understand like half of the words, you know. Yeah, so sometimes like that kind of confuses me. Like, I may like people using Maya, maybe for retopology, but if you say that the mirroring sucks, then like what? That doesn't make sense, since in retopology you need the mirror function, right? So, huh? Like what? What? And I don't know. Maya feels I don't know, Maya feeling a little old to me, you know. Blender's the new kid on the block, you know. Yeah, that hair is herring, you know what I mean? Nice. Okay, that's ugly, but I'll be fixing it once I convert it to a mesh. Okay. Let's see how much time I got left. Oh, alright. Okay. Just about like 10-20 minutes left. Oh my god, like I think I was just having fun, so that's why time is flying, you know? But anyway, I have to learn Maya anyway. So it is what it is. Okay. I always have to remember to stretch out my hand. Sometimes my wrist gets all like, hey, why don't you take a break? You know? It's like, no, you gotta push through. Well, okay, that's a bad thing to do. So I've been stretching, you know, a few minutes time to time. So don't overwork your wrist, guys. You need it. So whenever I'm like watching something for fun, I try to stretch my fingers and wrist and arm. You know, I try to do it as a habit, so I don't think about it and just do it. You know, just do it. Yeah, I agree. Apparently on Twitter right now, there's like some sort of argument of, you know, like Blender users and an industry standard and stuff. But I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. It's just like, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. I just wish Maya was not like it just feels very pricey, you know. It's a little hard to keep up. It's and then I'm also like, you know, since I'm now getting into ZBrush and stuff, it's just a lot of these programs are just you know, especially if they don't provide a perpetual license like they did in the past. Like, it's like, oof, you know. Big oof to my wallet. My wallet's like, please. But you gotta invest in yourself, as they say. It's been like a bajillion years since I used Maya, so I can't tell you either. So, yeah. Yeah, I like Blender because not just because it's free. I mean, well, you know, but what was it? Yeah, the UI when I first tried to learn it, it was a pain. But you know, like everything that you learn the first time is kind of a pain because, you know, it's the first time you're using it, right? But then once you get used to it, you're just like, whoa, like this is so good. I feel like there's a few weak things that Blender does, like texturing. If Blender had better texturing options, like, you know, like in like Photoshop, you can add layers and stuff and masking. If Blender had something like that, then oh my god, like saving my life. Because most of the time I'm coloring in just that one image texture layer that Blender gives us. But if I really need to, I use nodes to make another like transparent texture on top. But it would be just better if there was an option to have another layer on top, and then you can just edit everything there and da 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 da. Sometimes if I really need it, I would drag it into Kirita, the drawing program, and then because Photoshop is also a subscription. I mean, I know how to use Photoshop, but I couldn't keep up with the subscriptions, so and Kirita does the job pretty similarly to what I need, so I'm just like, you know what, why not? Why not? 3D code for texturing? I heard about the program, but I haven't used it yet. I actually got Substance Painter. Was it through Steam? Steam. I got the perpetual license through Steam, so I haven't really used that yet. But I'm gonna try. I'm like slowly trying to learn Substance Painter too. Steam has that perpetual license, so I bought it. So I was like, you know what, that not bad. Like, you don't, in the poly paint and ZBrush, you don't have to worry about like masking. What if you try to make a tattoo or something? You know how like when you draw a tattoo, you might have to like erase a little and stuff like that. So don't you have to worry about like making another layer or something? Okay, the hair is whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Get that whoosh, whoosh. Interesting. I mean, I still have to get started on Substance Painter to know what you're talking about. But I mean, the good thing is like it doesn't hurt to learn another program, So, but Substance Painter is also one of the industry standards. I mean, everyone seems to use like different programs like Marmoset, 3D Coat. The names are slipping me now, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so many options, but I think I should just get started with something I already have. So, yeah. But it doesn't hurt to learn later too. Like, I'm sure the skills are very transferable, so not too worried about that. The hair is herring, guys. Okay, that's the back. And then, what is this? But the thing is, with the poly paint, you can't really what you call it? Since it's not retopologized with the UV unwrapping, you can't like bring the image texture to like Kirita, right? You would only have the option of just painting on the sculpture. Alright, so here's the old, and here is the new. Yeah! I mean, looking at my old model, the one I'm using to talk right now, kind of like that little swish that's going on with the top of my head. Maybe I should bring that back. Maybe I should use the strand. Ooh, yeah. Oh, well, duplicate that. No way I took all this time to just do the bangs. Sorry, it takes a bit of time when I'm trying to juggle a lot of things at the same time. Okay, I'll come back to that because it's kind of disrupting the flow. Don't... But to get the poly paints to like transfer them to an image texture, you would I still haven't learned about poly paint stuff yet in ZBrush, but I would assume that you would have to do like retopology and then UV unwrap it and then bake it, right? To make sure you transfer that. Aw, dang. Well, there's a lot of stuff I gotta do, so I gotta cut our stream short, sadly. But, you know, at least we got the bangs done. But the back shouldn't be too hard because it's pretty much mirrored. And then I'll add like little strands of, like, just a flat plane so it doesn't use too much polygons. But still have that like tiny detail, like strands like this. But it shouldn't be that bad. And then I'll just do symmetrical and then move the hair line again, just like how I did here. And then yeah, we'll see where things go next time. Maybe fix up the mouth teeth because that's just placement. And then maybe start on the body armor and stuff, you know. So. Alright, thanks for joining everyone. I appreciate your time, and yeah, next time, maybe next Monday. I'm thinking about settling streaming time on Monday at least for an hour. You know, it's always tricky to find time, but I think Monday same time and for an hour is a good for my schedule, you know. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining, and I appreciate you know, the tips and everything. Yeah. Well, until next time.